we knew of each other, and it's a small world. And, you know, Zach knew both of us, and brought us in.
Next question.
Hi. Do you feel that, this is for the writers, do you feel that the original creativity and stuff has been lost a little bit by the popularity that it's gained?
Question. How do you spend your days? No.
The stories that are coming out are going to really knock your socks off. I think it's some of the most. It's going to be the most extraordinary season ever. The next one.
The onus changes. I mean, you never sit down to. We didn't sit down to write a phenomenon. Nobody sits down to write like I'm going to write a thing that's going to weirdly hit the cultural stratosphere and like change the zeitgeist for a generation. Like nobody does that. We like sat down to write a show about a high school. So it changes it, I suppose. But I think it's wonderful to be sitting here like looking at it like a bajillion pairs of eyes who all care as much as you guys do about the show is fantastic, and you wouldn't trade that.
Next question.
Hi, my question is for Darren and the writers. Is there going to be a Star Kid crossover?
What to what?
I don't think the boys know what Star Kid is. For anybody just who might not, it's sorry, shameless promotion, but I don't know. I'll say probably not. We'll probably keep those worlds separate, just if anyone's confused. That would be.
Next question.
Sorry.
Hello, I just want to thank you all for writing the show. You've really inspired a lot of people. But my question is for the writers as well as Dot. Last season, Will gave Coach Beast her first kiss, and I wondered if you had anything planned for like a relationship and something that boosted her confidence to go out and explore the chances of finding love.
Yeah, what up with that? We haven't, you know, to full disclosure, we haven't thought about it. We've thought about it, we haven't come up with anything yet, but it's certainly out there. We get what people love so much about Coach Beast, which is her, I think, her vulnerability, which is what I think is what's best about Dot as an actress. I think that she has, it's, you know, I was telling her about it last night, she spent a lot of time playing the obvious character for her, and I think that knowing her, she's literally the mushiest person I've ever met. She's one of the softest, you know, most vulnerable people, and
can
so
literally crush you in a hug.
While crying. So she's crying and telling you she loves you, and she's smothering the air out of you. And so we're really interested in exploring those parts of her as a performer, because I think that's what makes people really fall in love with her. And so that, I would imagine, would be a part of what we would do.
What's Sue going to be up to this season, Brian?
Oh, Sue's running for Congress, in case you didn't hear. On the Sue Sylvester Liberty for America party. Is running for an open seat in the 4th Congressional District because can heart attack Wygand die? That's what Sue Sylvester will be doing.
And how will that fold back into the school and the kids?
Tune in.
You know, I think the idea is, you know, she's taken destroying Will and the Glee Club at a local level, and now she's trying to take it to a more national level. So why I think small. Sue Sylvester always thinks bigger. And
she doesn't want to just end the Glee Club. She wants to end Glee Clubs.
Yeah, Sue is running on a no arts platform, which, you know, is not, which is horrifyingly not so bizarre a platform to run on. So she'll be trying to take them out big time.
Can you give us a sneak peek at one of her bitchiest lines from the season coming up?
I don't know. You wrote a Sue's Corner recently.
We can come back to No. She sees a purple piano and then wants it removed because she thinks it should be in a museum because she suspects that Liberace died on it.
Harsh. Next question.
This one's for Kevin. Coming from fame in Mortal Kombat, what were some of the challenges to making the Glee 3D concert movie?
The ability to cut and do it again is always a challenge when shooting a live a live show. You know, when you're doing a scripted, controlled environment, you have the ability to start in the middle of a song and do it over again, and you know, have your camera placements where exactly you want it, like you're scripting out an action sequence, basically. But in a live event, you know, and especially in 3D, there's all these technical parameters that you have to kind of go through in order to capture the best moments. And there's so many cast members on stage. You know, everyone is a fan of a different character, so it's really hard to capture that in a live event. But you know, I think we did. You know, we did the best we could, and I hope everyone really likes it. But that would be the biggest challenge with shooting a movie like this in comparison to Fame or something as drastically different as Mortal Kombat.
I think we have time for one more question.
Hi, I have a question for the writers. Do you know someone like Brittany? Like, I don't know, I want to know how you get her lines and stuff.
Yeah, they kind of flutter on little wings out of the air, and then you just pick them up. Sometimes you'll just know instantly what Brittany would say about anything. You sort of walk through your life, and then are like, oh, if Brittany were here, she would have something to say about that. That's one of the most fun things about our job is writing that character. It's really a really remarkable opportunity. It's so much fun.
No, nobody knows somebody like Brittany. I mean, she's unique.
Well, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you to the panelists for coming out today. Thanks to the fans for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Star Kids.